Hey guys, make sure to stay until the end. We want to share one good advice with you. That way you do not end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere and you don't end up spending thousands of dollars in future repairs. Hey guys, welcome back to Free Car Repair. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having a Ford Edge, that generation here from year 2010 to year 2014. If you guys have a problem where the Ford Edge does not start, does not crank, you wonder what causes that, how to fix it. It could be super simple fix such as a bad fuse or relay, we'll talk about that. It could be something more complicated as well. We'll explain where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, even relays at a good price, quick shipping. That way you do not waste money and time, and why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Please make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, guys, let us tell you a little bit about us. Every single car we get here at the garage, guys, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart on our YouTube channels. We show you how to fix transmissions, engine codes. This channel specifically will be for fuses, guys. And we have more than 14,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Now, if you need help with anything, if you're in the middle of nowhere, guys, and you need to find, let's say, the fuse on that Ford Edge for a fuel pump, for anti-theft system, alarm system, ignition codes, fuel injectors, anything like that, all you have to do, find the video on our channel, watch it in less than a minute or two, you're back on the road, guys. So that's why we make these videos, to save you as much money and time as we can. So if a Ford Edge does not start, does not crank, what can cause that now? First, we want to check very important fuses. Some of those fuses are for engine starter, main fuse, powertrain control module, engine computers, ABS traction control modules as well can cause that. We'll talk about it, guys. Alarm system, multiple things. If you own a Ford Edge, that generation, guys, most people do not know about all the hidden fuse box locations on that Ford Edge. Check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location on Ford Edge. It will teach you all about that. The first thing you need to do, open the driver door. Come under the dash on the driver's side. This is the footwell compartment. That's a parking brake paddle, hood open lever. Behind it on the left side you have a cover, remove it, and you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So let me explain why it's super important, guys, to test fuses. Fuses, not often you can see if they're burnt or they're good. Sometimes they may seem perfectly fine, you think it's a good fuse, you put it back in, and you end up spending money and time on parts and problems that do not exist, guys, when all you had to do, test your fuse, find out it's bad, replace it, fix your problem. So we will have a video how to test a fuse, okay, different kinds of fuses, and how to test relays, guys. We're going to put the link in the description of the video below, specifically to that video. Please check it out. Here, guys, in that fuse box we'll need to check 2 fuses, but then we need to go to a different fuse box and check some more, quite a few more, by the way. Please make sure to stay until the end. We want to share one good advice with you, that way you do not end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us. Here you need to check fuse number 18, very important fuse, and fuse 28 right here. Then you need to open the hood, and when you face the engine on the right side, this is, I see the car battery, this is the fuse box here. Press these 2 tabs, open that cover, and that's the main engine fuse box. There is another one that will go and work underneath as well, so make sure you stay until the end. Here, very important fuses that you will need to check. Fuse number 67, 68, 69, 70, 86, 90. Super important fuses. Next, you need to check fuse number 87 as well. You guys need to check fuse number 94, and 94 is that big fuse right here. You need to check fuse number 5, so that will be right here, 3, 4, 5. That will be fuse number 5. Next, we need to check fuse number 43 right here, 43. We need to check fuse number 92, which will be that fuse here. Some of you, okay, will need to check fuse number 56 as well if you have it. If you don't, it's okay. And fuse 91. You may not have this one, it really depends. Now, guys, okay, those things will need to be checked. Also, you will, guys, need to check relay 66 right here. Very important relay as well, because if that relay doesn't work, that's for the powertrain control module, you will have problems with the forward edge not starting as well. But what else can cause it now? Also guys, right here, okay, under the hood you have some hidden fuses that are super important. That's your car battery here. On the top of it you see that cover here, okay. That cover, if you remove it, you're going to have two fuses, main fuses right here, 200 amp and 120. If those are bad, the truck may not start, the SUV may not start, the forward edge, guys. Under these fuses, on some models you may have more fuses. Okay, let us show you, okay, what they look like. It's right here. That's the same two fuses, that's just the side view, 120 and 200 amp, and underneath you have 4 more. Check all these fuses. If you have a bad fuse, that can cause your forward edge not to start as well. Now guys, if you have a forward edge that does not start, does not crank, okay, you will need to check, guys, okay, your PAT system. That's the passive anti-theft system, in other words, the alarm system. Make sure it recognizes the key, make sure it's not, the immobilizer is working, that could be as well. Another thing, it could be a bad engine starter. Okay, the engine starter, guys, actually guys, could be tested easily. We have videos on the channel that will explain how to do that. Another thing, okay, you need to make sure that it doesn't have mechanical problem, such as locked up engine, it could be bad crankshaft bearing, connecting rod bearing, it could be locked up, bent connecting rod, flooded engine can cause that as well. Also guys, okay, also that you need to check, in some cases it could be a bad engine computer as well. Those are some of the most common things that we see here at the garage that will cause a forward edge not to crank and not to start. So guys, this generation forward edge has all kind of different fuses and relays. Fuses and relays that could be really hard to find, especially if you live in a small town, if you're in the middle of nowhere. One time we needed a replacement fuse, we couldn't get one, and as a result we were stuck there for a few days until shipment came. So we'll recommend to keep some of those spare ones in the glove box for a peace of mind, so that thing doesn't happen with you. We'll put a link in the description of the video below where you can get it from. Hopefully the video will be helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.